So for this video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of Fluxx Firefly. Looney Labs was good enough to send us, by us I mean Fortitude, a free one so we can test it out and see what it is. So right here is the game, still unopened, and we'll unbox it and then we'll play it sometime later. So for those that don't know what Fluxx is, this is Fluxx. 2 to 6 players, 8 and up. It's pretty quick, in 15 to 30 minutes. That's pretty accurate. One thing I will say about the 2 to 6 players is that I would not play with 2 players. I once played it with 2 players. It was very boring. Do 3, 4. 3 is probably the minimum. I would probably go with 4 or more. But yeah. So let's open this up now, huh? So to open this up, we are going to use this. They're pretty good plastic there, let me tell you. Yeah. So this is what comes in here. This is the catalog. I'm sure all the games from the Looney Labs gets this one. But they do have updated items. So right here you have Lucy. Lucy is actually pretty good. It's a lot of fun. It's fast-paced, very fast-paced. Oh look, they got a Mad Libs game. That should be interesting. Let's see what else. Any new Fluxx? I guess the Firefly Fluxx is a new one. I did do a unboxing of the Batman Fluxx, and you can watch that later. And here's the instructions on how to play Fluxx. How to play Firefly Fluxx. So this is pretty much new basic rules, new rules, goals, keepers, action, creepers, and surprises. Setup, overview, how to play. This is pretty the simplest way to do it. Draw the number of cards currently required. Play the number of cards currently required. Discard down to the current hand limit, if there is any, because to start off with, you don't have a hand limit, but there are cards that will say yes, there is a hand limit. Comply with the current keeper limit, if any, because sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. And this is the FAQ for the game. So yeah, there is this. So this is how the game opens up. When you first open, you're gonna have these. Oh, open. This last card can never come out. Gimme. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Glad they gave me this. This is what I wanted to show you. So this is the basic rules for the beginning of the game. Draw 1, play 1. To begin, shuffle a deck and choose 3 cards and deal with 3 cards. Each player choose someone to go first. Keep this card on table. So everybody starts off with 3 cards. Then the first person will draw 1, play 1. And so here's a go. Let me go and get to see if there's any rules in here. Okay, so these are all goes. Actions. Okay, there we go. Rules. So rules. Oh, okay. They actually have names for these. Here we go. So you're gonna be, if you have this card, you would play this. So now, instead of drawing 1, you now draw 2, but you play 1. So like this. Or you can do draw 3, draw 4, draw 5, and then right here you could play 2, play 3, play 4. Here's another one, play all. So you can draw 5, and then you have to play all 5. So that'll be interesting. Here's one, draw 5, play 4. So you can play all of them but 1, so draw 5 and play 4. Then you have hand limits. So here's a hand limit of 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is how you would, that's pretty much how you would play it. Now that we got that out of the way, let's look at the rest of these things here. Plunder. Once you're during your turn, you may steal any keeper another player has on the table and put it in front of you. Ooh, that's interesting. Shiny. Free action. Once during your turn, you may take the top card from the draw pile and play it immediately. Cool. Let's keep doing that. Take an action out of the discard pile and place it with this card. Its function may now be used once during your turn as a free action. Go Mill. Once during your turn, discard as many of your go cards as you choose, then draw that many cards. That's cool. Get on with it. Before your final play, if you are not empty-handed, you may discard your entire hand and draw 3. Your turn ends immediately. Ah. Double agenda. A second go can now be played. After this, whoever plays a new go must choose which of the current goes to discard. If you win, you win if you satisfy either goal. Oh, so now you got 2 goals. That's cool. No hand bonus. If empty-handed, draw 3 cards before observing the current draw rule. Oh, so you can draw 3 cards first, and then you draw another card. Once during your turn, you may discard one of your keepers from the table and draw 3 extra cards. That's cool. So those are the rules. So what are keepers? What are these keepers that we speak of? These are keepers. Keepers are how you win the game. So you have, let's say, you have these 2. One of the, let's say you play that one, that you can have 2 goes. So you have these 2. So you are looking for this picture and this picture, or this picture and this picture. So right here you have Malcolm Reynolds, which is right here. So you get that one. And let's see, where is the other? Here's stolen goods for that one. And guns. So with guns, you can either do this to win the game or do this to win the game. And that's how you win the game. So let's look at these keeper cards. So you have Mal Reynolds. Once during your turn, you can move a creeper to another player. Ooh, that's cool. Zoe. Washburn. During your turn, you can steal Wash. Oh, that's cool. Then Wash is up here. During your turn, you can steal Serenity. Ooh. River Tam doesn't do much. Kaylee Fry doesn't do much. Jane Cobb doesn't do much. Inara doesn't do. Darrell Book. Simon Tam. During your turn, you can steal River. Ooh. During your turn, you can steal stolen goods. Fresh fruits. Medical supplies. Swirly Parasol. Orange Hat. Dinosaurs. Shuttle. No one can plunder from you. That's cool. Once during your turn, you can move this to another player in exchange for one of their keepers other than Serenity. That's cool. So those are the keepers. Now the thing about keepers lets you win the game with goals. Creepers prevent you from winning. So here, you can't win if you have this unless the goal says otherwise. So in the goals, it might say if you have Hands of Blue or Reaver, you win the game. But otherwise, if it does not say that, creepers, it's not that you lose the game, it's that you can't win the game. I guess the only way to lose the game is if you don't win. But these do not cause you to win the game. These don't cause you to lose the game. You just can't win them with the game. So you gotta get rid of these before you can win the game. So what are these goals? Well, let's find out what the goals are. These are our goals? Yep, all these are goals. So let's clean up some area in there. Here. Put this up here. So the goals would be, the Lassiter gun. So you get guns and stolen good. Aim to misbehave. Mal and that. Mal and Serenity. Wash and Serenity. Also, I can kill you with my brain. River Tam and Jane Cobb. Kaylee Crush. Kaylee and Simon. The Tam twins. Wash and Zoe. Mal and Zoe. I fixed your Bible. River. Genius Pecan. Oh, Serenity and Kaylee. Yeah, fresh fruit. Lifting buddies. Oh, any two. So you can either do these two, or these two. Kaylee and Mel. Crazy Ivan maneuver. So here's one of the goals where if you actually have a creeper, you actually win. Because if you have Reavers and you have Serenity, you win. None of yours. Here's another one. See, Hands of Blue. So if you have the this one and River, then you win. Properly equipped. Fruit Job. Smuggler's Choice. Tortured by Niska. Gonna come with us. Cursed by your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Pretty cunning, don't you think? Personal effects. So pretty much any of these two. That's cool. The Hero of Kenton. And Nara Shuttle. Firefly Fluxx has 2 shuttles. Her name is Vera. 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 Her name is No power in the verse can stop me. So those are the goes. And surprises are, well, surprises. You can play them at any time throughout the game. But depending on whose turn it is, or when you play it, you can do different things. Because there is an out of turn, and there's a during turn. And so you can see each one has different things. So, like for veto, out of turn, discard a new rule another player has just played, thus preventing it from ever taking effect. During your turn, discard your choice of up to 2 new rules currently in play. That's cool. Belay that, cancel an action of another player that just played out of turn. During your turn, all other players must discard 1 action or a random card from their hands. Very cool. The surprise cards are usually the same thing in every Fluxx game. They're there to cause surprise, to change the dynamics and mechanics of the game. So those are the surprise cards. And then here are the action cards. Action cards are kind of like surprise, but they are more on your side. More likely you're going to be playing them on your turn only, unless it says otherwise. So we're going to do this like this. So you move this here, move this here, so we can see this a little bit better here. So those are the first 10 cards right there. You can see that. Maybe not that one, it's kind of bright. You can see that. So pretty much with action cards, you just do what it says on the card. So like this one down here says discard all hand and keeper limits currently in play. Just do that. This one right here says take a card at random from another player's hand and play it. This one says rule resets. Reset to the basic rules. Discard all new rule cards. Leave only the basic rules in play. Do not discard the current goals. So the rules go away and go back to this, but the goals are still the same. So that is the unboxing and kind of how to play Firefly Fluxx. So I'm not sure what else to tell you except go get Fluxx. Have fun. And yeah, this was Firefly. This is going. So this is Firefly Fluxx. Looney Labs. Awesome people make great games. So yeah, I guess I'll see you next time.